Good day, YouTubers. Hello and welcome. So, Prince Harry's memoir is set for Christmas release after getting the legal sign-off. These would probably be the publisher's lawyers because they don't want to get sued. Prince Harry's bombshell book is out of his hands as the lawyers sign off. There's no going back. No regrets, as they say. Prince Harry's memoir could hit shelves in time for Christmas, so now we know when it's going to hit. Merry Christmas, Royal Queen and Royal Family. A lot of people get married, file for divorce, commit suicide, and pass away from natural causes right around Christmas. It's a time for reflection on our accomplishments of the past year and looking forward to the next year. Queen is 96. In my opinion, this is an excellent time for Queen Elizabeth to throw in the towel and say, I'm done. I did as much as I can. Time for something new. How will it be if Harry's book comes out right after the Queen passes away? Another winner. Okay, but wait. Michelle Obama's new book, the follow-up to her 2018 memoir, Becoming, is due out this fall. Her first book was a #1 New York Times bestseller. Not easy to do. This one is going to be huge, and it's in direct competition with Harry's memoir. Both of them are memoirs. Okay, Michelle is writing a memoir. So, Michelle Obama will have a new book out this fall, The Light We Carry. Next, July 24th, here we have this headline. The Queen has reportedly invited Harry and Meghan to stay with her in Balmoral this summer. What about the kids? Don't they have 2 kids? Oh, wait a moment. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were not invited to vacation with the Queen at Balmoral Castle. So that was fake news, and the palace corrected it when they saw it. No more never complain, never explain. Harry and Meghan apparently want the public to believe that they are still having a good relationship with the Queen and the royals. But how? How is this possible? All they do is attack them. So let's take a look at some of the following things. The lawyers approving Harry's book. Let's take a look at the energy surrounding this. Is the book going to be conservative or more aggressive in its claims? I mean, the book publisher is nervous, and unlike Oprah, they're checking carefully Harry and Meghan's claims. Will Harry target Camilla and Charles? Camilla is a favorite target because she replaced Diana. Charles is also a soft target for the same reason. Will Michelle Obama's book outshine Harry's book? And will it sound like Meghan wrote it? Let's get into it. Let's see what the cards want to say. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royal tea. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon, and Kindle and paperback versions find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who buy me a cup of tea. Please like and please subscribe if you've been unsubscribed. So, or if you haven't subscribed before. Let's take a look at some of these things. So the lawyers approved Harry's memoir. Let's take a look around that because there's quite a bit of drama around that. I mean, they want to cover their butts. They don't want to get sued. The lawyers intervened. In a previous reading, I saw that the lawyers intervened and, spoke to the publisher. So let's just kind of take a look and see what we have going on around the lawyers approving the book. Big change. Official about what they're going to reveal. Oh, interesting. Oh. All right. Well, 5 spades. Lawyers are generally a roadblock. I worked with lawyers my entire professional life, pretty much. When I got to the higher levels of government, every second person was a lawyer.
pretty much. So I almost became a lawyer. I'm a CPA. I almost decided to become a lawyer in addition to being a CPA. Several of my friends that I worked with, they are CPA attorneys, and I got cancer instead. So I didn't become a lawyer. I thought I was going to die from cancer, which I didn't. That was 25 years ago. So, but it was yeah, that was so. I worked with a lot of lawyers. I know all about lawyers. I know how they think. I know how they speak. And I like how they speak. I think I speak more like a lawyer than non-lawyer. And when, like, there was a lady, she represented herself as a lawyer, and then she was talking and talking and talking. I'm like, you're not a lawyer. And they later found out that she forged her college transcript, and she was not a lawyer. And I could tell. I could tell because lawyers don't talk like stupid people. I mean, they say what they mean exactly. So anyway, lawyers are more than anything like a roadblock. Like a lawyer would not be able to make YouTube videos because they would overthink the crap out of everything. And you have to become like an expert in this area of visual presentation, and you just learn by the seat of your pants. So they are there to shut down risky behavior, risky claims on Harry's part. Okay, none of that Oprah interview crap gonna happen here. So big change, official big change on what they will reveal. 3 diamonds. So they are, in a past reading, they are working with the lawyers, and the lawyers are having a big say. So does that mean this book is going to suck? Because you have to creativity is about going out on a limb. It's about saying something. It's about making a splash. Okay, riding a white horse naked into the town square. I mean, that's what people do. That's kind of what art is about. So they are definitely working with the lawyers. I don't know if you can tell, I've been painting. Again, that's ceiling paint. So a lot of painting. Going to paint again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get to it. It's going to be blue tomorrow. 4-leaf clover. This is their opportunity. Again, working together. The ad was 3 diamonds, and they feel it's a solid book. But will people love it? Mercury. Communication. Virtue signaling. Okay, that makes me think that Megan is too involved in this book. Okay, remember how Funding Freedom read by Omid Scobie? It read like Megan is talking you through it. It's like a 6th grader saying just wonderful things. That's how that book read. I do not prefer the narrative voice of that book. That's called narrative voice. And if you read my book, Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, I have a narrative voice. And you may like I think a lot of people like my narrative voice. But that's my narrative voice. And I don't sound anything like Megan. Nothing at all like Megan. Crossroads. Hopes and fears. Decisions. And Incubus Succubus. That's a digging the dirt card. They're definitely going to dig the dirt. So what this spread is really telling me is that the lawyers really had a say in what's coming out. They really, really had a say. Let's ask... How will the public respond? Are they going to love this book? Is it going to be a bestseller? Is this book going to be a bestseller? It should be. It absolutely should be a bestseller. That doesn't mean it has to be a #1 New York Times bestseller, but because of everyone behind it and the name of Prince Harry, it should absolutely be a New York Times bestseller within top 25. So how will the public respond? Will it be a bestseller? 3 blackbirds, cross, very solid. Ruler, manifesting over the long term. Okay, well there it is. Is this going to be a bestseller? Well, the 2 most solid cards are 10 diamonds and 7 clubs. These are permanent cards. Very, very, very solid. The 7 clubs is even more permanent. That's the cross. I mean, that's eternity. The sevens are eternal cards. Six, they return endlessly. They never exhaust. Okay, and the ten is very solid. It's completion, but it's not even as solid as the seven clubs. So 23, six clubs. It's all about family. The foundation of this book is very solid. It's all about the royal family. It's built on the back. It's talking about the royal family. It's built on the back of the royal family. So the subject matter is really solid, and they're very confident that it's going to sell well. It's an emotional narrative. His truth, Meghan's truth. That's not the truth. That may be, in fact, the opposite of objective truth, but it's their truth. Okay, they're talking about their feelings and emotions. The man is revealing secrets and talking about his emotions, and over the long term, he's been in the family his whole life. He's a royal. Okay, so 26, 36, 46, 53. Well, there's 52 cards in a deck. And so that's either red joker or blue joker. I'm not sure which one I chose, so it's a big change. Yeah, it's going to make a huge change. Both of the jokers are huge change cards. It's going to be a big change for the royals and for Harry. Definitely going to be a big change. It's solid. It's not saying these are not money cards, but it's very solid. It's a very solid offering. They're very confident in their offering of this book. Is Harry going to target Camilla and Charles? Because that people are saying that. So let's look at Camilla and Charles. Is Harry going to target Camilla and Charles in this book for defamation? Is Harry going to target Camilla and Charles? Because he's previously said a bunch of dumb things about Charles. And Charles is the one, he's paying all the bills. You're an idiot. You're just an idiot. That's just really dumb. Camilla and Charles. But he's the hand puppet of Meghan, and Meghan has her master plan. Camilla, Charles. All right, do I have him? So Queen Fox and Snake are the other woman, talking about the fox. But Heart, this is not nasty. This is not nasty. 10:22. To all the people. Yeah, so he is going to talk about Camilla, but it's not nasty. These are not nasty cards. Talking about Charles. Strength, foundation of the family, opportunity to talk about this foundation, and reacting to circumstances. 9 and 11, 5 spades. I think it's going to be worse for Charles than it will be for Camilla. He's not going to really rake Camilla over the working with the royal family. 16, 4 spades, and their secrets. This is looking like he's not going very hard on the royals. This is looking like he's not going to rake them over the coals. And like the Oprah interview. Oh, there's a racist in the family. Everything is racist. Okay, I was watching a thing today. Dog names are racist. Okay, let's look at Will and Kate. Is he going to attack Will and Kate? Is he going to go hard on them? Because that's a favorite target for Meghan, Will and Kate, especially Kate, and because after she was exhausted beating up Kate and making her cry, she started attacking William. But William, he's not having it. That's my opinion. William is, oh boy, everything's just falling down. Okay. William is not having this nonsense. So, there's some dirt under there. I live in an old house. Okay, it's a 1913 house. And it just makes dirt. It's a dirt factory, dust factory. And I clean up a lot. So, Will and Kate. Is he going to go after Will and Kate? Will and Kate. William and Kate. Is he going after William and Kate? Here's William and Kate. Money, everything. Cornucopia is everything. Big change in everything and revealing everything. 9, 3 hearts. That's not nasty and evil. They've made a big change to this. Kate, inheritance, 3 blackbirds, and man. 23, 26, outside, and she's from outside. Okay, she's not born into the royal family. She's from outside. So this looks positive. This looks positive. Here we have the only spade, snake, and magi manifesting problems. No matter what he says, I think he can't win. I mean, I think the lawyers have really tamped it down. They've really tamped it down. They've took a lot of the risk out of this, and I don't know. I mean, some of these books, because we know so much about the royals because we follow them. We're like, ho hum, that's all yesterday's news, okay? But Tom Bauer, he comes out with it. He has to word it very carefully, but he comes out with the dirt. I mean, and he makes some real statements. So I kind of really admire that, because a lot of the other books that are written about the royals, it's like, ho hum, we know all this stuff. Me and you guys watching this, you know all of it. So it's not looking like Harry's going hardcore. It looks like the lawyers have really dialed it back quite a bit. But it's still going to create problems for Harry. Is Michelle Obama's book going to crush Harry's book? Because they're both memoirs. Let's look at Michelle Obama and Harry. Michelle Obama. That's a manuscript, mustard seed. Harry's book. Oh, scapegoat. Oh my goodness, what is that? The devil showed up out here. Underlying problems, broken chalice and devil, 4 hearts, wow. And Mother Earth, keep harping on this emotions, my emotions. Okay, Harry's book, Scapegoat, Cast Out, Star of Bethlehem, his new life, and his journey as a non-royal, 15, and how he's coping with it. This is his new life. He's going to talk about his new life as a non-royal, even though everywhere they go, Meghan is the Duchess of Sussex. Is Sussex like, yeah, hey, Meghan keeps calling herself the Duchess of Sussex? No, they don't love that. Nobody loves that. Only Meghan loves that. And Michelle Obama. Diamond ring, that's good. Manuscript, 11, 13, 14, 4 diamonds. I think it's a solid offering, but I think that this Michelle Obama's book will do well, but people will compare it to her first book and say, yeah, well, the first book was better. That's what I think. But I think her book will do well. Harry's going to talk about the fact that he left the royal family. Again, they keep harping on the emotional narrative. What is this? What are these cards over here? Broken chalice and devil and underlying problems. There's a lot of bitterness and anger and broken relationships. And the devil mirrors the 4 hearts, the closely associated people, and the situation. It's a desperately broken situation. That's what is... Harry is going to talk about how broken the situation is with him and his family. I really think he's going to hurt himself. It looks to me like he's not going to attack the royals as much as he's going to say things like, I have mental illness, I take medicines, crap like that. Meghan is destroying Harry, and that's how you destroy him. Him saying things like he has mental illnesses, and that he's unstable, and he has terrible mood swings. And I think there's going to be more of that navel gazing, kind of picking lint out of his belly button kind of crap. And that's really like the worst thing for him. So I think Harry's book is gonna. The lawyers are really. They're not gonna let him go nuts like they did in the Oprah interview. And that was Meghan's interview. Meghan came out first, talking. Oprah talking to Meghan, and then Harry came in as an afterthought. Okay, this is Harry's book. Oh, and I want to see, is Meghan's hand going to be too clear on this book? I do want to see that. Because it could be written like Meghan wrote it. And that is just, goodness sake. I'm gonna have to stop the tape and go vomit. I mean, I just can't deal with it. And I'm sure you've dealt with people like that. I mean, I literally scream, "Take your hands off of me," for people like that. They just won't leave you alone. They're monitoring you in the bathroom. It's awful. I mean, oh my God. And that's, if we hear Meghan's voice so clearly in this manuscript, for goodness sake, Harry, just run. Okay, is Meghan's voice going to be too strong in this book? 6 spades, selfishness. Yeah, we got the 2. Oh my God. Yeah. So, is it going to sound too much like Meghan? Yeah, it is. We got the 2 clubs right in the center. Cast out and selfishness. It's very self-serving. 16, 4 spades. It's very, very self-serving for Meghan. And that's how Finding Freedom was. It's just so self-serving. And Finding Freedom was like Meghan wrote it, like to justify how absolutely perfect she is. And it's going to read like that, and that's garbage. Nobody wants to read that. Nobody wants to hear that. It's, again, okay, so they're going to go soft on the royals. Harry's going to say really stupid things like he's mentally ill and crap like that, and he's going to make stupid admissions that are going to ruin his life. Why? This is what Meghan wants. She's destroying him, and it's all about justifying her. Meghan is perfect. Everybody else is a liar and a piece of crap, including Harry and including those children. And God help those children, if they're real, when they grow up, because you're going to get treated the same way, Lily and Archie. You're going to be treated exactly the same way, and you're going to be homeless on the streets. Well, not exactly. Probably not exactly, but you're going to be damaged, for sure. So it doesn't look like it's, interesting. It's interesting. Interesting how this turned out. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Please like and subscribe. It helps the